Hi. Yes, this is me in the flesh talking to you in real time. I am going to be doing a natural everyday get ready with me glam. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and get into this here. So I'm going to take off these glasses so y'all can see my big spaceship eyeballs. Let me move this wig out my way. I got this band laying on it because I didn't have to glue on it 70 billion times to get it to go on and lay down. So now y'all are going to see me just go ahead and work things out with this makeup. Now y'all may see these glasses come back on every now and again. I have my brows already done. They are a little ashy right now because I did set them so that they would stay. And now what I'm going to be doing is just going in and using my primer. So my primer is my Elf Cosmetics. Am I holding this upside down? No, I'm not. Okay. I have to look to the side because this is where I can kind of see myself and I can make sure that I'm holding stuff up correctly. So you're going to see me just go in and I'm going to lean forward a little bit. Probably should have lowered my camera down. Let me see how I feel. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can lean it a little bit now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my primer on. This is the Hydro Grip base. Is the Hydro Grip? No, this is the Power Grip. Now, I like this because it's not drying, but it does ensure that my makeup stays on for a long periodically time. Okay. So I'm just going through. Maybe come through. And I love to go in those areas where I have an oily T-zone, like a lot of people. So I'm just going in, and I'm also going in on those places that I am dry as well, which is everywhere but my T-zone. And I am just applying this. I'm going to take it down to my double chin and a little bit on my neck so that I can make sure that I am primed and prepped because I have another video I have to film after this, and then I'm going to take some pictures because I'm about to do a haul video. So y'all are going to look at that haul video, and y'all are going to be like, "Oh my God, what look was this? How did she do this look?" And then you're going to see this video after, and you're going to see how I did it. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics SPF 50 CC cream. Now, I want to do, before I do that, just a little bit of color correcting because I've done this without color correcting, and the what am I trying to say? The coverage on it was pretty good. The coverage on it was pretty good, but I do like to color correct with my LA Girl Pro color corrector. I'm literally almost out of it, but I have another one for right when I'm out of it. So I'm just going to go in, and I've had a lot of breakouts lately that I am currently suffering the after effects of with a lot of these scars that they left. It was some stress breakouts that I had. So I am just going to cover that up just a little bit. I have some stuff on my forehead. Now, these are from older breakouts that just left like really big discoloration. Let me get some of that off my forehead because this was a lot. We'll put it on this cheek. Whatever acne scars I have on this side really ain't that bad. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take my, when I find it, dang. Okay, hold on, because my brushes are over yonder. I need to get those. See my brush collection. You're going to be like, girl, please. I got some all on the side, the ones that I broke on accident when I was washing them. I let the water get on them and on the inside of them, and it separated them from their thing. So you'll see me probably reach to the side or to the back and get here. I'm just gonna go in now. So you can kind of like swipe padding. And I may need to hold my mirror closer to me because I can't see where this is naive. Okay. I just really cannot see that well. So as you can see, I'm just getting the forehead blended. And I'm going to add more of that product on the sides of my mouth. Okay. So now that we've done that, I can finally go ahead and go in with this, which is my Cosmetic CC cream. I'm just going to get my little pen right here, and I'm going to put some on there because I like to put my foundation on in a certain type of way, which is put it on the pen. You can hear my mouth. And then go in with my finger, my middle finger. And I'm going to go ahead and pick my mirror back up. And I'm going to go ahead and start to get that spread. I promise y'all I'm not flicking y'all off. I just really like to use my middle finger when I do this. And as I'm getting that spread, you're seeing that coverage because, as you can see, I am a different color in my face and neck than I am on my body. Like, my face is a little bit closer to the color of my body than my neck, but I have a lot of discoloration on my neck. It's always been like this since I was little. I was born with my umbilical cord wrapped around my neck, so my neck has never really been the color of my face. Even when I look at my old pictures as a child, my neck was not the color of my face. So you're just seeing me now getting this all over my face, and now I'm going to apply it to my neck. Now, what gets me with the neck area is I will put the foundation on my neck, and it will be the color of my body for like 5 minutes. And then it will oxidize the makeup back to the color of my body. And I do wash my neck. I wash my neck very well. I like to exfoliate when I wash my face, so I scrub the hell out of my neck and my face. And I guess because, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. I just see that it looks like it's just way darker than the rest of me. So now you're going to see me take my foundation brush. And I have a lot of these. I got these in bulk because washing brushes, like especially with the amount of brushes that I have, is just a lot. So I just went and got a lot of these in bulk from Amazon one day. And that was all she wrote. And I'm just going in and getting this blended. And I can blend this a little bit to my eye, since this is going to be a natural look. We just kind of want to be just about just one unit all over the face. But I will be adding some dimension with like highlighting and contouring and things of that nature. So as you can see, I am literally just blending it down. Okay. And you'll see that I am literally just trying to be careful because these eyebrows, I don't want to mess up my brows. So you have to be careful around that brow area so that you don't end up messing up your brows. I was getting on my brows a little bit somehow, but at least my forehead gets blended out. And you just want to continue to just blend all over. Blend it back a little bit on the neck area. See how I feel about it. Is this from the wig or the brush? I think it's from the wig. So now you're going to see me dip back over here. And I'm gonna grab my, if I can get to it, hold on. Okay, beauty blender. And I'm gonna grab my Make It Last. Hold on, let me pull down this shirt. My Make It Last Milani Cosmetics setting spray. And this is matte, Make It Last matte. Spraying this, getting it damp. And you're just gonna see me go in and press this on to my face. You see me just go in and just boom, boom, boom. And I love to make sure I'm pressing it around my T-zone because this is the Make It Last matte setting spray. And I need my makeup to be matte. The foundation is also matte, but just to be on the safe side of things, you know? And once I've done that and I feel like everything, it starts to look a little more like skin, and not so much like a mask or whatever, since I pressed that into my skin and it has that matte setting spray on there, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro. This is just a regular Pro Conceal. I haven't really been saying the colors of everything because I literally just, I know that everybody else might be a different color than me. And so this is a little lighter than me. This is pretty much lighter a lot than me, actually. But I like to use something lighter because this foundation is kind of a little darker than my body. So I do like to use something lighter so that it kind of brings me back. And it kind of balances everything out. You're going to see me go in. I'm going to put a little bit on this lip. A little bit on this here forehead. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it down my nose. Just a little more product. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. So now, and I'm on good behavior for this video, y'all. This is y'all first time seeing me just sit and talk while I'm doing this. But best believe in the next video, I'm going to cut up real bad. And I'm kind of like in a rush because I have to do another video after this. And there's food that I want to go eat. So I'm trying to hurry up so I can get my videos done and I can go eat. Yeah. And then also what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of this onto my lid, just a little bit. Okay. And so now I'm going to take this brush. And you can see how I just closed that eye because I don't have like a eyeshadow sitting there, so I can be a little extra with the way I'm doing things, or a little more dismissive with the way I'm doing things, because I don't have anything I have to really watch out for other than my eyebrows. Okay. And I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and just also make sure I'm pressing that in. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing any spots, because I see there is a spot that doesn't have much on it, so I'm just trying to blend the product into that spot. Okay. And now I can go in. I'm going to go with my Evenesce. And I'm just going to further make sure everything that needs to be concealed is concealed. I'm just taking my finger. This is my Evenesce concealer by Plain & Makeup by Yolanda, aka Pimby. And I'm just taking my finger like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to tap it on anything that I feel like needs a little extra. And this is like a high coverage type shindig. And I like to put it on my lower jaw because you can see how light it is, how it's a little lighter than my foundation. So I just like to put it on my bottom jaw. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my upper lip. And sometimes I skip putting this any lower than under my eyes and on my nose so that I can go ahead and add my Plain Makeup by Yolanda. And I'm not going to put any on my chin. Well, I put a little bit of Plain Makeup by Yolanda on there. Whatever's left on my finger. And I can just blend that out. Like so. And so as you see, it still ends up just all looking like one unit. But I have brought out areas that you couldn't really see that well before. And I have further just sculpted my face. So now you're going to see me look for something real quick. Because I don't have my glasses on, so my eyesight is not doing what it needs to do. And I'm just going to take my contour stick, which is a black radiance foundation stick that is darker than me. And I'm just going to add that. Oh, there's a brush on this other side. I never knew there was a brush. Oh. I never knew that. I've been having this for months. I did not know that, y'all. You can tell I just don't investigate a damn thing. I just be putting it on. But then I don't even wear this that much. So I'm just getting back into cream contouring. Because I used to when I was younger. Because that's what the girl said. Like, you got to cream contour. And then go back in. And then powder contour. But I was like, girl, what's the point of me doing all that? I don't want to do all that. I just want to put this shit on. And now I'm just going to go back in with the foundation brush. And make sure that that is blended out. And let me just go in and fix my brows real quick. Because I know, absolutely, just as I thought, they are foundationed up. And you can barely see them. So you can see just by me kind of sweeping that over that kind of got the job done. And because I have foundation on my face, I'm able to just go in. What the hell is that? I'm able to just go in and fix that. Yeah. Okay. So now you're going to see me go in and set. So since we are doing a natural look, I want to make sure that with this, I am setting it with my airspun because this is my translucent powder. Oh, I poured way too much into the top. I'm about to show y'all the airspun in a moment. So this is the airspun top. You can kind of see the bottom there. I'm trying not to get it spilled on me. Okay. I have a little bit too much in here. Hold on. Let me just. Okay. I think this will work. All right. So I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush. I don't even know the names of most of my brushes. Honestly, I don't know where the hell I got these from. Just Amazon. I just go on Amazon and type in brushes, makeup brushes, or makeup brushes bulk. And then that's it. Now you're going to see me just pat this onto my face and my neck. And just set my makeup. And you see me just, I don't care if it hits my eyebrows because it's not really affecting my eyebrows because it is translucent. But, yeah. And just go in on the neck area and just heavily set my neck. And I'm going to get whatever is left and hit the eyes. Okay? Because we're not really trying to bake in this because this is a really bright translucent powder. So we're just trying to make sure that the face is set and dry. Okay, so what we will bake with to make sure that we get that color payoff is the Sacha Cosmetics Sacha Buttercup powder. I'm a cheap girl. Like, you see most of the stuff I've been pulling out is like cheaper stuff, except for the Plain and Makeup by Yolanda. And I'm not really sure. I don't remember how much milani is. But I don't have much stuff that's expensive. Like, even my eyeshadow palettes are cheap. But I'm just going to get some of that. You can see I have it on here. And I'm going to take another brush that's kind of more the shape of my beauty blender, because I'm going to go up under my eyes and in precise locations with this. And I'm just going to go and just set those areas. And you can see that because this powder is yellow, it's not such a bright set. It's not such a bright bake. So you don't have your makeup looking like it's really bright right there. Like you really tried so much. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to scope out that bottom jaw like so. I don't know why a lot of powder is not getting right here. And I know I got a lot of powder on this brush. Okay. Okay, so now you're going to see me take another smaller brush, because I was using a bigger brush, but I find that when I'm trying to contour and I'm using a larger brush, it's harder to control where the contour is going. So I'm going to take one of my broken brushes, this right here, and it's not very big. Like you can see, it's small. Pull this shirt down, and it makes it more precise where the contour goes. I'm using my Black Radiance contour kit, and I'm gonna pat because this is very pigmented, but you don't want to overdo it. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna give myself a cute little contour real quick. So I like to kind of go hard here because I feel like it's needed. I want to be sculpted on the sides of my face because my face is so round because I'm fat. So yeah, very fat. So my face is very round. Comes with the territory. You see, I'm just sculpting my jaw. Like if you're big and you have a double chin, you can do this, and this will help to I got setting powder on my ears. This will help to make sure that, you know, like if you have a double chin, you have a round face, it kind of sculpts out your face and it kind of slims your face a little bit, which is very helpful. Okay. Sure, pull this down a little bit because okay. Okay, and now you're just gonna see me go in and contour my lower jaw on this side. There's a certain way you want to hold your face so that you can follow your natural jawline. And then whatever's left, I'm just taking it in right on the double chin to kind of bring that double chin in. So as you can see now, as I'm holding my face a certain way, it's not so prominent. And now I'm just going to put whatever's left of this down here to kind of bake the parts of my neck that wasn't contoured. So it can further give the illusion of I'm fat, but I'm not that fat. I'm not as fat as what I am, basically. So it kind of further brings out that contour. I just want to add a little more of that product to my face. If I can find a brush. Here it is. Okay. So So I'm going to add just a little more to that jaw, that silhouette area. And then I just take it into the other areas so that I can have a more pronounced jaw. And now you're going to see me get my powder brush, wherever the heck it is. Here it is. Okay. I'm going to wash my brushes tonight, y'all. I'm telling you, I promise you I am. This is only going to be my second time using them since I last washed them. So, and I'm going to go back into the middle of this palette, that middle color. And I'm just going to go in on that lower jaw area, on my chin. Oh, I didn't accidentally pat it into my contour. Hold on, let me get that rubbed off of there because I don't want that. Don't want that. Get back in that middle color. Boom, 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 boom. I like it heavy. So I'm just gonna sweep the powder off of my face. Make sure that's all swept off. Sweep off that off this brush. And then we'll go in with this powder. And then I just extend that to my forehead, which does help me to blend out that contour. I'm putting it on my cheeks. And I want to blend out the contour on this side, so it looks a bit more less prominent and more realistic. And I'm going to go back in with some more of that powder. Go to this side. Just rubbing that in and pressing it in. And then I will go ahead and blend out my jaw contour once again. Oops, just dropping the brush and all that. Okay. And so this is what we come up with now. You can see the line of demarcation from when from my neck to this, you know, but it's fine. Because they can tell that it's just, this is just the darkness and this is my body, okay? And we edited out the pictures anyway, so it don't matter. So now, that's our foundation. That's our face. So now we can go ahead and powder contour some more. So this is where we start to blend our nose area. We start to blend our eye. If I can find the daggone brush. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. We got this. I'm going to start here. And I'm going to work my way down. And here's the thing with contouring your nose. I see a lot of you girlies, you like to have that little straight line in the middle. That's the straight line in the middle. A little tiny skinny straight line in the middle is your highlight on your nose. And everything else, every other part of the bridge of your nose is contoured. You contour the sides of your nose, okay? Let me show you. Because I'm about to snatch my nose right before your eyes without doing the absolute most and looking crazy. Okay? So, you see this? If you want to bring that contour in, you bring it in only to about right there. Because this is the side of your nose, right? And this is heavy with contour. With that contour powder, right? Go in on your nostril. On the side of your nostril. You see, I'm pulling that product down the side of my nostril, right? You see how this is snatched now? And it's not even blended yet. You see? Again, I go down the side of my nose. I take this down like so. And you're seeing I don't have the skinny line going down the side like that. And then I take more of that product and I just go in my nostril and bring that nostril in so it makes my nostrils look smaller. Especially if I go right here and right here. And you see, I don't have a thin ass line. Now, let me show you. Where's my powder brush? Did I put that back here? Or is it up here? I think it's up here. I can't really see well, as you can tell. I can't see worth a shit. So, now. You see how I don't have a thin line on my nose, but my nose is snatched, and it looks thinner than it did before. It looks smaller than it did before, but I don't just have one little piece of line going up my nose. Yeah. All right. So now that we've done that, I'm going to show you how I turn a nose contour into eyeshadow, and how I, add more to my eye from there. So I'm going to take this brush right here. It's a fluffier brush. I pat into that contour twice. I blow it once, and I just go from here across the transition area of my lids. I'm just making sure y'all can see it and that my mirror is not in the way. So if y'all see me looking over here, I'm trying to make sure you can see me over here. And it's not a harsh contour on the eyelid. It's just a little something, just to add a little definition. Pat, pat, blow. And you see I'm pulling from here. Pulling it from here, so it just looks like I have a really defined eye. See that? And you want it to be kind of like subtle, so you don't get back. You don't want a whole bunch of product. You don't want a lot of color payoff. You just want a little something that kind of just seals the deal. Now, I'm going to take another fluffy brush, and I'm going to use my same color that I used. It's like my skin color powder. And I'm just going to go on the lid. And so once I done hit that lid, you can see I can just kind of blend that in together so that it just looks like one unit. Because you kind of want it to be seamless. Because this is just a natural look. So, you go back in. You don't really have to pat. You can just swipe it on there. If you want to pat it on there, you can. But I'm just going to swipe it and just spread it across my lid. And then I'm just going to go in and blend it like so, like that. So it's just one unit. We are one. We are one. No matter what they do, we are one. That's the way. Okay, I'm done. Anyway. So now you can see that my face is more sculpted now because of the makeup. The makeup has sculpted my face. And then I'm going to take the Paladio Baked Blush, Botanical and Vitamin Infused. And this is it. And I'm going to take my blush brush, which is kind of fluffy, and I'm going to pat on this 3 times. Blow it a little bit. And this is pretty pigmented, so I didn't want to do too much. And I just take it up, and I take it kind of down into my contour, and then I take it back into my contour in the back. I want to smile a little bit to make sure it's on the apple of your cheek. And that's that. I'm going to grab it again. 1, 2, 3. Blow. Blow. Take it down into the contour and back into the contour. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my highlighter. This is the jcat. This is going to cost more than maybe like $5 to $7. You can get it at the beauty supply stores. You can get it on Amazon. I don't know where else you can get it because I ain't bought it from nowhere else. But I know I've had this for years. This is all tattered up because I've had it so long. The words have worn off of it. I've had it for probably 7 years. And look how much is in here. I'm nowhere near pan. I'm nowhere near hitting pan on this because a little goes a long way. And let me show you. This is the one that I used. Ooh, the thing then came off, child. Not stuff tearing up before y'all eyes. This is crazy. Oh, wow. Anyway, that's embarrassing. So I'm going to take a fluffier brush like this. I'm going to pat it on this like 3 times. And I'm just going to go ahead and highlight it. And you see how much we're getting out of that? Look at that. Look how shiny that is. Now, granted, my blush is also shiny, because I like to have a lot of radiance when it comes to my blush. And I'm going to go up my nose with that, and I'm going to go on my chin, on my forehead. I don't want too much on my forehead, so I'm just going to use this stuff over. I'm going to Cupid's bow, upper lip, all that. Okay. Now what we're going to go ahead and work on the eye. Not the eye, I'm sorry. The lip. Well, before we do that, we do need to work on the eye, because we're going to get our lashes. Okay. Yes, this is a lot of lashes. This is not the only amount of lashes that I have. I have way more than this. This is just some of the few. And I'm going to use these, because I think these are like the smallest ones in the bunch. And again, we want this to be like a natural everyday glam. So I want to just grab this. Oh yeah, before I forget, let me put my skin color powder on my neck real quick. And I'm just keeping it, making sure I'm keeping it underneath that contour, because I will forget to put skin color powder on my neck. Like, I will forget that so quick. So you want to make sure you do that so it kind of all looks like one unit. And this can also help to blend your neck contour, your jaw contour. Okay. I don't know how long this has been so far, but we almost done. So just before we put on our lashes, we got to do 2 things. I'm going to go ahead and put on my all-nighter. I call this my Big Daddy. This is my Urban Decay all-nighter. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Shake it like a Polaroid picture, right? So after we done shook it up, whew. Okay, and I'm just gonna use this palette to fan my face. Fan it like a face fanner. 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 Ay. And as I'm continuing to wait for my face to dry, I'm gonna go in with my Duo Lash Glue. My good Duo Lash Glue, honey. And I'm just gonna get that on this lash. Now I'm gonna have this makeup on for some hours. Of course, I got to take my pictures for my thumbnail and all of that, because I don't like to use middle of the video stuff for the thumbnail. I like to use a cute little picture, cute little selfie. First, let me take a selfie. And I'm just going in on my lash. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. Because I had got a little bit of glue on the lash and now it's trying to stick to my fingers. Hold on. Oh, what do you mean? Okay, I think I'm going to have to place it with this hand. Oh, no, it is. This is a disaster. Oh my god. Okay. So I guess we'll just hold this one because it don't want to come off my hand. And since it's sticking, I don't have to worry about it flying off my hand. All right. Because you see this shit? This is crazy. The shit I go through when I gotta film a video. If I wasn't filming, this would have went perfectly fine. I promise you it would have. And I'm just kind of heavily getting that glue onto the band of the lash. Why I don't wear extensions, it would have made it harder for me to put my eye makeup on. It would have made it harder for me to blend stuff. Like, I would just prefer to just do it like this because I don't always want long lashes on me. I want to be able to just take that shit off and go about my business. Make sure we close this up real good. You got to make sure you close these up really good because they will dry out if you don't. So now you want to sit it to the side, and I'm going to see how I can sit this to the side without it sticking to my hand. Okay, there we go. Success. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my mascara. And this is the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. Okay, and you can see it has a curve too. The spoolie has a curve to it, which I like because it curves to my eye. And I have really big eyes. So typically, it would take a while for me to put mascara on. But you see, I'm done. Like, I'm done. This is it. I'm doing the same thing. And I kind of, you see, I kind of do like that to kind of get the product on my lash. Ooh. And I just kind of go in. And that's it. That's all I gotta do. All right, so now we can start on the lip. Now let me check on these lashes because they've been drying kind of quick lately. Just about. Okay. And I do need to add just a little bit more on this lash, a little more glue on this one because it's been sticking everywhere. I think I might be okay. I think I might. We'll see. And now this one's trying to stick everywhere. Now I got it on my hand. Okay. Disaster, de-freaking disaster. Now you can't see it, which is good because you're missing just buffoonery. Some of y'all might love buffoonery, but yeah. Just go in and just make sure, especially on the ends of these, that there is a good amount of glue so they can stick and they won't be lifting during my next video or during my pictures. Let me try to just sit them to the side. Okay. If I can get them off with my daggum hand. Okay. And just, I need some tweezers to put these motherfuckers down. Goodness. Okay. We're just gonna, let me try to sit this one over here then. Okay, we good. We up, we rolling. Okay, so now we're gonna focus on the lip. So the lip, I'm gonna go for a nude lip. I'm not doing any wing liner. I don't even want to get into that because again, this is a natural look that we're going for with a little gloss. Okay. These are my pencil liners I like to use when I'm doing a nude lip. So this one is from Wet n Wild. This is a brown. This is the chestnut. These are from Bodyography. This one is Timber. And this one is Heatherberry. We're going to start off with chestnut. And I'm just going to go ahead and get these lips lined up. As you can see, I am doing a thick line because the liquid lipstick I'm going to use is very pink. And I'm slightly overlining the upper lip because my upper lip kind of tiny. Okay, I like to put a few lines on the lip. And I'm going to go in with Timber. Only on the outskirts of my lip. Add a little bit to the middle of the top one. Now, heatherberry is a lot pinker. I kind of keep to the middle, right? Now I'm going to go in with my Lipshine by NK Makeup. This is in the color Matrix. I got this from the beauty supply store. Yeah. And now I'm going to go in with my NK Makeup Lipshine Lip Gloss. And this is in Dawn. Also from the beauty supply store. And that is my lip. And the NK Cosmetics, the liquid lipstick, that one's very pigmented. So that's why I went kind of thick with a lip liner. So it can kind of give it some under definition so that it's not just straight up just pink. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and see what these lashes is talking about. Oh, they're looking a little good. Okay. They turn a little blue, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to go ahead and put them on. And you want to make sure you put them as close to your lash line as you can. And that's why I like when I don't put a lot of product on my lid, because it's easier to just get them to stick. And sometimes you have to just push it on there and then hold it so that you can really make sure that it's on pretty well. I never seen lipping. Oh no, it's just got some product on the bottom of it, that's why. Okay. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me do my thing. Okay, there we go, I guess. There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Okay, it's a little higher than the lash line, but that's fine. As long as it's on there. And it's not lifting. That's all I care about. I think this one needs glue again, because it's not sticking at all. Yeah. This is the one that was sticking to everything, and now it don't want to stick to my lid. You see what I go through? That's the only thing for me with the lash extensions of not having to do with this type of stuff. Because I done applied glue on this thing 3 times. Yes, sir. Still don't have no lipstick on the teeth. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna sit while I get everything else situated. It looks like a lash is clean. What is that? I'm just making sure that this lash is good. And now I like to fold it back. And then that way it's nice and flipped upward so that we're getting the length that we want. And it's pretty much done now. I just gotta wait for this other lash. So I'm gonna take a quick intermission. Okay. So now you can see I have my lash on. I finally was able to get them to cooperate for the most part. And my makeup is pretty much done. This is the final look. How do y'all feel about it? I'm just gonna do one last bout of setting spray just to make sure that my makeup just stays in place. Actually, hold on. I did my all-nighter. Let me go in with a little bit of my Make It Last Matte. A little bit. Especially in this T-zone. And I also want to just get my brow reestablished real quick. Where is my brow pencil at? I'm going to go in with a quick black brow pencil. And this is Wet n Wild Cosmetic. I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. Just get these eyebrows situated. And I only really go in heavy with the black when I am wearing a black wig. If I was wearing like a blonde or a brown or any of my purple wigs or anything like that, I would not go in with that black. I would just use my brown and that would be it. But yes, this is the final look. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for joining me on my journey to a deep face, honey. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. But don't be nasty in them comments because I do block and report. I won't even reply to you. I'm just gonna block you and report your shit for bullying and harassment. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm getting reported. What did I say? And it's gonna be factual because you're gonna say something stupid in the comments. So yeah, block and report. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.